Well, it's morning. It's about 8 o'clock, and didn't sleep too well. I'd sleep for a little bit, wake up, sleep a little bit, wake up, and then pretty sure I have a pinched nerve in my neck, so hopefully I can get that stretched out. I'm gonna go brush my teeth, get around, make some breakfast, and go find some coffee, and then just kind of get some of my stuff charged and wait for Randy to get here, and then we'll go north today. So till then, see ya. All right, I'm back. Got my coffee. Got me a Danish. And some tornadoes. Now I have only brought one breakfast, freeze-dried food, so I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. I'm gonna have this now, and then just kind of sit around. There's a 5K going on over there. Now I'm just gonna sit at camp and enjoy my breakfast and try to heal up a little bit from yesterday and get back on the road today. So yeah. What's up, everyone? Quick update. Randy just texted. He's about 40 minutes out, so probably should get around and get ready. I've been just kind of hanging out here at the campground. Went over to watch some of the runners come in. Walked around a little bit, charging the phone, charging batteries and whatnot. So haven't done a whole lot, just relaxing. So when he gets here, it'll be about a little afternoon. 23 miles up there, so that should take us between 2 and 3 hours, depending on how much time we stop. If we stop, definitely have to stop someplace. We might not be until the end of the ride, but gotta get something to eat. But see, there's a couple places along the trail, and then at the end of in Hart, there's a couple places we can have dinner, early dinner, whatever you want to call it, late lunch. Also depends on if Randy is eating, so probably check back in about 40 minutes when Randy gets here, and we'll start heading out. All right, 6.6 miles in, came to a bridge. I don't know where the hell that we're at, but just past Rothbury. Got this really nice creek. No, it's on this side. Randy is already tired, wants to give up. All right, so far, trail's kicking our butt with this wind. It is strong headwind. We are about 2 miles from our next stop. We're gonna stop at the Brown Bear and we're gonna get something to eat. So we both are starving. Nice juicy burger or something sounds really good. So, but fighting through this wind, we've gone right around 12 miles so far, but it feels like about 30, especially after yesterday, but we're still doing it. Randy's up there. He's a little quicker than I am today, but check in a little bit when we get to the restaurant. Time for lunch.
Yes.
Get some big old burgers in us.
Don't burn them off.
Yeah, I'm so hungry. What's that thing called? The Bear Burger or whatever? Notorious Bear Burger. And you got the jalapeno pineapple. And a couple brews. That thing is gigantic. Oh yeah, that was a good one. Hey, our bikes are still there. That's a good thing. Well, no, those aren't ours. Yep, they're still there. That would have sucked.
Oh, that's a win.
Oh, that was so good. All right, let's get these bikes unloaded and look at that fucking wind. No, that's gonna suck. Hopefully it's at our back. It's at our back. No wind and downhill is the best medicine. Especially after a long meal or a big meal and a hard drive to get to that meal. This trail is nice though, nice and smooth. I've only seen a couple of little ruts and it wasn't even that big of one. Yep. New Era, Michigan. All right, so we've done what, around a little over 7 miles since the bar. And it took us about a quarter of the time. Yeah, that wind to your back is a lot better than having it in your face. I'll tell you that.
Take that every day of the week.
So we only have maybe 7 miles left. Well, 6.6. That's where we were at last time we were on the bridge, so. If it goes anywhere like it did for the first 7, it's gonna be pretty nice. All right, everybody, quick little update. Randy just left. It's 6:20. We went over to Sawyer's Brewing Company, right over just about 2 blocks or so from here. Had a couple seltzers. So if you're ever in Montague, Michigan, go ahead and check them out. Good people, good prices. $5 for a seltzer. So, and they had, I think, probably close to 20 different flavors. Really good. So that's the update so far. Still full from lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it. The burger at Brown Bear Restaurant in when we went up north. Great burgers, very good. Definitely have to make a trip back there. That's in Shelby, Michigan. So look them up. That was very, very, very good. I'm not kidding you. I think my burger it had to have been a pound of meat. I mean, it was huge. I'm still full, and we ate at probably 2:30, 3 o'clock, and I'm stuffed, absolutely stuffed. But I do want some ice cream tonight. So we do have an ice cream shop, basically attached to campground, but I don't know if I'm gonna go there or go to the supermarket and just get a tub of Ben & Jerry's and call it a night. Still gotta take a shower, get into my pajamas for bed. Today's ride was hard. The original plan was to go to Hart, which was 23 miles north and then 23 miles back, so 46 miles total. And the wind going north was absolutely brutal. So we made it to Shelby, which was, let's see, what did we do? So we made it to Shelby, to the restaurant. We were gonna eat anyway. We were stopping there regardless. And then, so we went and ate, but that wind kicked our butt so bad, it was like, do we push through, keep going north and fighting this wind for what? You know, so we ended up coming back from Shelby, which gave us a total of 28.9 miles, which is still a good day, especially after yesterday, because between yesterday, what I do 6, so I got 28.9, plus I did 62, I think 4, whatever it was. So I got 91 miles in 2 days. So My butt is really, really sore for the first trip of the year. Feel like I got kicked in the ass by a donkey sometimes, but hopefully tomorrow heals up tonight and do a good somewhere between 50 and 60 miles tomorrow. Not sure how I'm gonna navigate the part of the trail that's closed, but we will figure that out tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try to stay on the trail as long as I possibly can, and hopefully I don't run into something that's impassable and I have to turn around. I mean, even if I run into something that's just rough and maybe I have to walk for a little bit, I still can cut. Those detours hurt. I mean, it's hilly, it's on the road, it's out, you know, it's just not fun. So I'm gonna try to get up early tomorrow and get a good start, being that tomorrow's Mother's Day. We'll make it home in time, maybe do some dinner with Julie or something, but we'll make it tomorrow. I don't know, I did talk to Julie today, and I think I might have her pick me up in Grand Rapids, so I don't have to navigate basically there's certain roads that I took here that were really busy, hilly, and I just don't feel comfortable riding on the road all the time. So I might have her pick me up there, and it's gonna cut out, I think it's like 6 miles. So I still should get probably anywhere between 50 and 58 miles tomorrow. So still a very long day. I still have to go through Muskegon downtown, which wasn't fun coming here. I'm hoping I can find maybe a different little route. I don't know. It had me, the app that I used yesterday, it wanted me to get off the trail a lot, and I'm not sure why. I'm sure I did something wrong when I was planning it, so that's more than likely it's probably not the app's fault, it's the user's fault. So I'm gonna go grab a shower, get all cleaned up, get my sweatshirt on and my pants, and try to pour some bourbon, since a lot of people want to know what I'm drinking tonight, even though I've had 2 beers and 2 seltzers today. Spaced apart, so it's fine. So we'll be back and I'll show you which bourbon we're drinking tonight. See you in a little bit. Bourbon time. Got all cleaned up, ready to go. It's getting a little chilly. It says it's 61, but I don't know if it's because I'm in the shade or what, but I'm cold. Sweatshirt on, hat, and everything, man. A little chilly, so I need something to warm me up. So, random bottle tonight will be, it is still Austin cast strength, 110 proof. Now this bottle, first time I ever had this was 2 years ago in Bardstown at Bourbon Fest. Guy Ken was camping right next to us, and I was telling him how I had heard that it was a pretty good bottle, whatever. And he's like, "Oh, I just got it." He's like, "You want me to bring it over?" So he brought it over, and all of us that were at the campground, we enjoyed it. And when I got back home, I think it was at Total Wine, and I seen a bottle of it, so I grabbed it, and I've had it. It's almost gone now, but they are out of Texas, so it is a Texas whiskey. Now I've had Barcones, I think it is, out of Texas, and I was not a fan of it, so this one, I was a little weary, but I also heard a lot of good things about it, so it's got a sweet smell to it. I don't know exactly what it is, but it does have a sweetness. And from what I understand, Texas whiskeys aren't aged as long, and they don't need to be because of the weather patterns down there, the hot. but it definitely, I think it hits above its belt proof-wise. It says it's 110, but the JD we had last night, or I had last night, was at what's that? That was at 135.9, and that doesn't seem as hot as the 110. Still Austin. So I don't know what it is. I don't know the year on Still Austin or anything like that, but it does have a sweet smell. I wouldn't say it's overly sweet on the palate, but it's good. I really like it. I recommend it, but just be aware that even though it says 110 proof, it tastes all that plus. Like, you can definitely feel it go down. But other than that, I think I just finished my glass. Thinking about running over to the grocery store and just getting a snack for the night. I don't know if I want ice cream or just a snack. I don't know. Or nothing. I don't know. I have some licorice I can snack on. It is getting chilly, so another reason I might walk over there is just so I can get in the sun. There's something going on over there. I think it's the farmers market, I believe, is over that way, and they were doing a bike rodeo today, which I don't know what a bike rodeo is, but definitely can hear some music and stuff coming from over there. Maybe I'll walk down there and check that out, just to get some sun. And didn't film a whole lot today, but it's fine. It was a good day, short day. But overall, had a lot of fun with Randy, and I'm glad he came up and got to ride 29 miles, and that's all that matters, just being out here and enjoying nature. The wind was not fun, but it is what it is. So some days you get the wind, some days you don't. So today was very windy, and I didn't think it was supposed to be windy, according to the weather guy, but he must have made a mistake this weekend. So anyway, with that, it's 7:30 now. So I might run over, grab a snack, enjoy that, and then climb into bed and hopefully get some sleep, because the plan is to be up fairly early, get packed up, and hopefully be on the road by 8 o'clock. So wish me luck on that one, because it'll be my first time packing up in a while. So, which I'm going to try to do a lot of it tonight. So in the morning I just got my tent and a few odds and ends. But that, everyone, enjoy. Hope you guys come back, like and subscribe to the channel, Bourbon Adventures. And until tomorrow, I will see you guys in the morning. With that, good night and cheers. See you guys. It's cold. Just went over, grabbed some coffee. Making my breakfast right now. And then a good task of packing up and getting the road. Another night of very little sleep, but hopefully it warms up, because I am freezing. Hands are cold. My tent's all wet outside because it's got a lot of dew, but other than that, it wasn't too bad of a night. Just tried doing something different with my pillow, but man, my shoulder still hurts, but it is what it is. So think once I get on the bike, I'll be fine, but it's a slow going morning. Stiff, need to stretch out. I really don't look forward to packing up, but so we got the food cooking. Doing some breakfast skillet. So good sunrise though. And I don't know if you can hear it, but the geese in the background, they were loud all night long. I mean, they were everywhere. So, all right, let me get this cooking up and then just started packing. All right, last day on the way home, or heading home. Got the bike all packed up, tents packed up, and we are ready to start rolling. So hopefully the way home was it's gonna be a little bit better than the way here, but I guess we'll find out when we get to the closed part of the trail. I am gonna stay on the trail, whether it's closed or not, just hopefully I don't run into too many issues. So let's get at it and see what the day brings. I don't think I got a video of this bridge coming in, so I wanted to, this is right behind the campground. All right, this is we're about 5 miles in. So far, so good. Good trail. A few sticks to navigate around, but for the most part, it's been pretty smooth. And I'll try to avoid the roads as much as I possibly can today. So, but overall, so good, or so far, so good. So, give it a little checkup here in a little bit. Not too many things to see out here yet. So, if I run into something, I will definitely check back in. So yeah. All right, update time. It's 10 miles in, and found these picnic tables. So I'm just gonna stop, take a break. And then at some point I gotta find a spot to go to the bathroom. That sun is bright. But so far so good. Doing all right. Butt's holding up so far. And then I think the coffee from this morning is starting to kick in. I really gotta pee, but we'll figure it out. I don't know if you can see the bike over there. You can't see with this sun in my eyes, but it's been a little chilly this morning. My feet are cold, but my body feels fine. So, but anyway, that's my update so far. Nothing too exciting. Got a little wind right now, but hope I can get back into the woods and get some block from it. But I'm going through North Muskegon right now, so I'm getting ready to kind of hit more traffic here soon. So I don't know how much filming I'll do through town. So we'll see. What's up, everyone? Just wanted to check in because not really check in, but let you know. So on the way here, I got on this trail right here, and the GPS, let's flip this around, had me go across that highway. Like, I actually had to drive down the highway, come across, walk my bike through the median, and then come over this way. Today, I'm taking the trail that way, which is, I'm guessing that's probably where I was supposed to come in at on Friday, but for some reason Friday, I think my GPS was taking me off the trail way too many times. So we're gonna follow it this way and see what happens, but wanted to show you that was not fun over there. All right, make a little pit stop. Kind of a cool little place. Closed, but it's pretty cool. It's like a museum or some type of tour. All right, back at it. So this is part of the trip on the way up here. I didn't film because it's really loud with the traffic. So I don't even know if you can hear me, but I made it basically through the bad part of Muskegon. And going through or staying on the trail was way better for traffic, but I did have to, I had to go through basically a homeless park. It wasn't all the greatest, plus there was lots of, holy cow, this wind. I'm sure you guys can hear it on the mic, but it is kicking my butt right now. But anyway, there was a lot of glass, broken glass on the trail, but it was off the road, so I took a little, had to go on the road a little bit, but it was like an industrial park that was like no traffic, so it was good. Now I'm just on this main side of this main road, and I think up here soon I'll be crossing and hopefully back into the woods and knock this wind down. But there's my checkup for right now. See ya. All right, I've made it to the Musketawa Trail. Got through Muskegon. It was way better today than it was on Friday, so. Now, should be pretty smooth sailing, at least from here until I get to Ravenna, and that's where the closure starts, which I know I can go at least a little ways through there because I already went through that little part. But once we get on that trail, or that part of the trail, we'll see how much is or how much is passable, and I'm hoping I can at least get through it. So I really don't feel like doing detours on the road today. So we got open trail ahead of us, and it's 10:30. And how many miles have I gone? Let's check it out. I'm at 23.5 miles right now since this morning, so making really good time. What's up, everyone? Still battling a little bit of a headwind, but we are at 27.5 miles right now. Not sure exactly where we're at, but I'm guessing we're close to halfway for the day. Still think I'm gonna have Julie pick me up right before I hit the streets going into downtown Grand Rapids, just because traffic and all that, but we'll see when I get closer and see how I feel. But just went through, I remember this on Friday going the other way, but bugs just everywhere. I mean, they're all over me. Seems like every time I knock 4 off, 5 more land. It's crazy. I don't know what the hell they are, but sure are annoying. But starting to feel a little bit sore. But right after I got on this trail, there was a little side park. So I stopped there, took like a 5-6 minute break, walked around, kind of stretched my legs and stuff, got a drink. So now we're just out here, starting to warm up a little bit, which is nice since it was cold this morning. So until the next checkup. All right, I'm gonna make a pit stop because my butt is starting to really hurt. We're 32.8 miles in right now on this little hut thing. So I ran out of fuel this morning, so I don't have, I was gonna have one of my freeze-dried meals for lunch today, but since I ran out of fuel this morning to cook my breakfast, it's licorice for lunch today. So I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and rest, eat some licorice, get some type of food in me. It's almost out of my first bottle. My first bottle's gone. So that's all. My butt is it's sore, but hopefully this little 20-30 minute rest, get back out on the bike and make it home. See you in a little bit. All right, after looking at the map, I ate my licorice. I'm about 3 miles roughly from where the trail says it's closed. So we'll get there in a little bit of time. It won't take that long to get there, and then we will see how far we can ride on a closed trail. But let's take a look at the little pavilion thing that's on the side here. It's kind of cool. Picnic table, a couple benches. They have trash here. Kind of like a little observation deck. Not really a whole lot out here, but a lot of birds. I don't know if you can hear them, but there's a lot of them. So I'll get back here in a little bit. I've only been sitting here for about 10 minutes, so take a little more time. And then get back on the road and turn the camera back on when we get to the closed trail so you can see that. And after that, it's gonna be a mystery. So see you then. right, we've made it to the closed part. There it is. So, we're in Ravenna. I'm not sure. I think it's 15 or 20 miles of trail that's supposedly closed, but I'm not real sure. So, let's see where we're at right now. We're at 36.2 miles. So we'll see how far we can go before we have to detour off onto the roads. We'll see. All right, we've come to Squirrel Road. This is where I got on the trail. So we are gonna go across because this road was very, very gravel. And a detour that goes all the way around, where I'm gonna try to cut basically right through on the trail, and which I don't know what that road up there is, but when I was on that road coming this way before I hit this dirt road, I did see 2 bikes on this trail, so I'm hoping it's not too bad. I mean, if people are still using it. And you can definitely see at every spot where the closure gates are, you can definitely see that people have been going around them. Like there's definitely traffic, so. But there's that dirt road that we came down Friday, and we had to walk a lot of it because of the gravel. So, all right, let's go. Hopefully we're good, at least for a while. If I can cut a few miles out, I'll be happy. And at least it doesn't look like there's a bridge or anything out, so if it's just a little rough and sticks and stuff, I can deal with that. Just have to go a little slower, but it's better than going all the way around on roads that have traffic. So, all right, I'm gonna concentrate because I gotta watch out for sticks and stuff. So, see you in a little bit. All right, worst fear. So I got through Conklin, got through there, and I come up to this. The bridge is out. Now, 3 guys did just come through right over there with their bikes, but they're not loaded. So I'm not sure how steady this is. But I really don't want to go around it. I mean, it's I think I might be able to get around it. There, my bike on it and then up. I mean, I can walk it. It feels pretty sturdy. I want to get that far. I don't want to go. I mean, it's way out of my way. Like, I'm gonna have to go. I mean, it's probably gonna take me 5 extra miles. Or do I risk taking the bike across? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna take the bike across. I just don't. Hopefully there's no nails, or it's just this part right here. It's just this part right here that's a little scary. Maybe I take the bags off. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the bags off so that way I can get some weight off it. All right, wish me luck. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the other side and not down in the pit. All right, it took a little bit, but we're on the other side. Oh. Wow. Hopefully this is the only bridge that's out, and we can get to the next stop. Probably should have put the camera on me carrying the bike and stuff over, but if I fell, no one's gonna see it anyway because I've been lying dead in the ditch at least until the next people come out here. But we made it. So let's see, we're up on the trail. The 3 guys came from this way, so hopefully it's open the rest of the way, or for at least for a while. So I really didn't want to make that detour around. All right, see ya. All right, I think I'm gonna have to take my detour now. So I come to this on the other side. It looks pretty rough, and it even has a sign that says rough trail. So I was looking on the map, and there's a bridge about a 1.5 miles up, and I don't know if that's out. I don't want to get up there 1.5 miles, have to come back 1.5 miles, and then do the detour. Right now I'm looking at the detour, and it's going to be about 7 miles. But that takes me around all the rest of the closed trail. It takes me into Marne, right where the first trail, or right when the trail was closed for the very first time on Friday. It's all road, but I think most of it is country road, so hopefully it's not too bad being a Sunday. I haven't seen a whole lot of traffic out here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're gonna give up on this trail because I'm not taking a chance of another bridge. I mean, that one I probably shouldn't have crossed, but so get on the roads, and I probably won't film a whole lot on the road just because it's the road. So I'll probably see you in 7 miles or so. Country road. This one's not too bad, so got about 4 miles left, and I'll be back on the trail, hopefully. Alright, thought I was screwed again. I was on the road, and then I come to the path, so I thought, well, I'm getting close. I'm only like 1.5 miles away, and I'm gonna try the trail. So, started coming down the trail. I seen the bulldozer in the middle, but I thought, I could probably walk around it. So I get up here, and this is what it is. So there's the bulldozer, and then there's a big old hole behind it, and another bulldozer. But there was just enough room over here on the side to push my bike across without having to take any bags or anything off. So got it across. Now I'm here, and I'm 99% positive that's the end of the closure up there. So I think we're done with the closure part of the trail. I'm gonna get up here to the end. I'm pretty sure that's the Marne area where it first was closed. At least I'm really hoping so. And then I'm gonna see how far it is to the Fred Meijer Pioneer trail where we started. Not really where we started, but, and then how far it is to home, and see if I'm gonna call Julie to come pick me up at the trail and skip the downtown, or just say screw it and just go all the way home. So probably check in here, and it doesn't look like maybe a mile. So till then. All right, we are at the end of the closed trail. We got about 6 miles left. I just text Julie to let her kind of know where to pick me up. We got about, I'd say 35-40 minutes before I get there, and then it's done. It was it's pretty good good adventures this weekend. A lot more things I ran into that wasn't expecting, but that's what makes it kind of fun and interesting. But it was tough. Friday was tough. Yesterday was awesome, except for the wind. I mean, we had, going there was tough. And then today wasn't too bad until we got to the closed part and then figure out where to get on, where to get off. Is the bridge gonna be out? Are they, you know, it just, if you don't know where you're going, that's what I don't like. But we made it, so 6 miles, and then we'll finish this first weekend. So, see you in a bit. All right, down to the last 1.5 miles. And of course, just to make it perfect, this headwind is just blowing straight in my face. And I'm pretty sure we've been going uphill the whole time. I am beat. These last 6 miles, I think it felt more like 15. It's crazy. The wind and how hilly it's been. I don't remember going downhill that much. But it's been a hell of a weekend. It was fun. Challenging. It is Mother's Day. So I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, especially Julie, and taking time out of her day to come pick me up because I'm a wimp and I can't go the extra 6 miles. But it was fun, and I don't know what the next trail adventure, whatever's going to be, but definitely want to do more of them. I think once Randy gets his setup, he can do more with me and have 2 people talking instead of just bore you with me. So I'm gonna, of course, go up this, hopefully this last hill, and then get to the pickup spot. It'll be nice because I won't have to ride on the road today anymore. So, see you in a little bit. All right, we are at the end. Just waiting for Julie to get here, pack up the bike and head home. Hopefully she can find where I'm at. We're at Meijer headquarters. Start with the Fred Meijer Pioneer Trail. It was so done. I'm ready. Glad I'm done. That was today was tough. It went quick. I mean, as far as time-wise, but there were some moments where I didn't know I was gonna make it, but we ended up with 55.2 miles today. And we left 8 o'clock this morning. It's 2:42 in the afternoon, so we made some good time today. Friday it took us about 8 hours, 8.5 hours by the time we got there, so definitely shaved some time off, but I didn't stop and do as much filming on the way home than I did on the way there. So make sure to like and subscribe Bourbon Adventures. But you already know that if you're watching this, so let's spread the word and let's do some more. Hopefully the next tour will go a little bit easier than what today or this weekend did. So until next time, see you later.